they were going to be really scary stories. So that's why I'm dressed all up in a crazy color. I shouldn't be wearing this around a green screen, but who cares? It makes my body invisible. And today we're going to be reading scary stories from Colliver.com. Today we're reading The Horror Files. Welcome to The Horror Files. Please proceed with caution. Just a brief about this, it's not too late to turn back. This was originally a normal teenager's 400-page notebook. After her disappearance, her notebook was found by the police in a supposed crime scene and was kept by them for further investigation. On a typical Wednesday, one of the officers went into a cabinet where it was kept to retrieve it. He happened to casually open it to his horror. He saw a filled page. It was terrifying because when the police had gotten their hands on the notebook, there was nothing written inside. The cabinet had been locked the whole time with special security. What was most bizarre was that the first page has been filled first person as if they were reporting an accident. They have faced to someone. Neither the police nor the detectives had any explanation after a lot of investigation. They could not come to a conclusion. Ever since that Wednesday, the book has always been getting filled by some accident or the other. So it's about this teenage girl who had a notebook and wrote in it, but when the police got it, there was nothing written inside it. Man, that's spooky! Let's continue. Hold on, where we were. Ever since that Wednesday, the book has been getting filled by some incident or the other, all in the first person, despite it being under strident security. What's worse is that the incidents recorded are all very disturbing. Some are extremely strange beyond belief. The police always find it in an interrogation room sitting on a table. In the middle of the room, the common thing about the incidents is the end statement. Each incident ends with, "It happened to me, it could have happened to you too." Ooh. Or any variation of that based on each incident. There have been no reports of people facing these incidents, nor have been there cases of people missing or disappearing unexplained. Circumstances all across the country, and curiously, a few incidents in the book can be traced back to the unexplained tragedies. With ease, the reason that these incidents are believable is due to the fact that the book itself seems like a supernatural artifact, and no one is in the position to question anything. No one has been able to explain how the book works. What's more bizarre is that the incidents are handwritten by a cheap gel pen. Priests reckon the dark or a disturbed entity is in with those assumptions. Despite the strange occurrences been put down large gold thinkers, the police are conducting an exorcism, but it is believed that some people in the police department is responsible, which is highly unlikely. Whatever it is, the case remains unexplained to this day. Recently, the police decided to unveil the recorded instances to the public, despite its disturbing things, in order to make them aware and keep them on guard. Maybe with a little bit of luck, someone would be able to explain the whole case, even own it up for help the police if they can. As for the book, it remains active till present with different stories popping up on the now slightly worn-out pages. The book gets updated every Wednesday to everyone's obvious horror that too. with the same handwriting. The police find it in the same location every time, despite having someone or the other look over it all day. The one keeping it always ends up dozing off, even if it had gotten a good 10 hours of sleep, and then later cannot explain what exactly had happened. And sincere requests from the police department and crime investigators and detectives to everyone reading this. If by chance any of you are aware of anything preparing to this case or individuals, even events alone, please do not hesitate to report to us the earliest. Any form of help will be appreciated. The book is solely awareness among the public to make this aware and make them aware of the situation around them. No jokes and the contents are memes related to tragic events continuously being reported will be tolerated by us, will be charged as a felony. Our thoughts and prayers go to the families of the victims of these incidents, should they be true. And always stay safe, we are with you. Remember, fear makes the wolf bigger than he really is. May contain themes of disturbing images and gore. May not be suitable for everyone. Please proceed with caution. Sincerely, the Police Department, Crime Investigating the Bureau, Barau, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm probably butchering it. The Detectives Association. How many pages are in? That's a lot. Ooh, do I really? Oh, there's more tales in here, but that was the first tale that we were going to read. But sooner or later,